Hello guys, here they are, finally, the 𝗙liche 𝗙𝗙 Gen.3 pants. My name is Armin, welcome to a new ufprogear product spotlight. So what is new and what remained? I think there is not a lot to say about the concept of the pants. All of you know 𝗙liche 𝗙𝗪𝗙 Generation 2, and these pants, they're just topping it again. They are moving and pushing the limits again to a new level. At least this is what we think. What remained is, of course, something which is proven, and it would be stupid to change it, and that is the material concept. Basic material is, technologically speaking, a really simple fabric, but it has proven to provide outstanding comfort and outstanding durability. It's a ripstop fabric, 67% polyester, 33% cotton. It's a workhorse, it's tough, it's durable, and it's comfortable. Of course, we have Cordura reinforcements, and it wouldn't be ufprogear pants if we would not have Schoeller dynamic stretch panels incorporated in just the right areas. Let's start from the top and move downwards. Those of you who know the 𝗙liche ultralight combat pants, they know our waist flex system already. Those of you who don't, a short introduction to what it means and why we invented it. We would like to provide a width regulation in the waist area, which is not curling up, which is not creating any type of creases, and which enhances the fit and the adhesion of the pants to the body. And this is what the waist flex system provides. You have a stretch panel here in this area, which provides you the width regulation that you need over time when you're more than just a couple of hours in the field. So over the course of days under physical stress, your body is changing, and your pants have to, I would say, shrink with you. So this is what this is made of. The waist is expanding and contracting just like you need it. To adjust that expansion and to tighten it exactly in the right position in which you would like to have it, we have this, we call it the underbelt, because it serves also as an underbelt. But what it does is it stops the expansion of the waist in exactly the position where you would like to have it. Additionally, we have incorporated here in the back area a pad, a breathable pad. It's a 3D mesh, and that guarantees that you have much more adhesion in that critical back area where your body usually has a gap, a notch, and where usually with pants you lose adhesion, and by you losing the adhesion, pants start to slide downwards, especially when you move or when you load up your pants. So, my personal opinion, once you have pants with this waist flex system, it's hard for you to go back. Sorry. Let's go deeper into the underbelt. The underbelt is width adjustable over that middle section of that middle piece of, we call it the buckle. Over this buckle in both ways. And you have a Velcro, which allows the adjustability. On the back side of that buckle, you have a buttonhole. if you want to avoid that buckle, like all the buckles of any belt that you have, slides upwards during time, you can button this into the button of your pants. The only comment that we got back from some users is, you might think about going to the, the toilet 2-3 seconds before it's really urgent, because you need to unbutton the buckle, of course. But this is obvious. Another comment that we received a lot, and we take it serious, is, well, your fly is too short. And we know what you're talking about. The fly is relatively short, but due to the ergonomic cut that we have in these pants, it is not possible to make this section of the pants longer, because any elongation here would mean that the pants in the crotch area move downwards. In order to overcome to having, if you would open it and having then the slider here downwards and shorten the excess to your Cobra, we have added a second slider so you can slide it upwards. By sliding it upwards, you are gaining here in the lower section 2 centimeters, which might be critical. And I hope with a little practicing, you will manage to do your thing also in a hurry and without major injuries. So we move down and we move to the side pocket. The side pocket provides, first of all, here a ventilation opening. So it's really part of the side pocket, and it opens up like this. And underneath there is mosquito mesh, which allows additional airflow and at the same time prevents the little nasty animals of entering into your private parts. Inside you have another zipper which allows you a vertical access to your side pocket. And this is not only important because when you're in a car or when you're in a kneeling position, you would like to have vertical access into the pocket. It's also important because of another functional element that we have incorporated, but I will come to it later. Let's continue with the pocket. So let's move it a little bit around so that you see what else is happening here. Those of you who know Striker XT Generation 2 would have recognized already that the upper thigh insert pocket for your knife, flashlight, whatever, is missing. It's not there because we have that extra ventilation opening. We shifted it to the side. So on the side here, you have an additional pocket for your knife. This flap, it's detachable. It's just, it's a safety flap because during testing of the pants, one of the guys, he lost his most valuable pocket knife, and I couldn't compensate it for him because it was something that he was given by a buddy, and I couldn't compensate, the more emotional side of that loss. So what we said is we needed to have an additional safety. Let me show you how it works. So you have your little knife, put it in here, and usually you would have it in the pocket like this. It's pretty safe and secure, but if you're crawling, it could happen that the lower part of the clip might get caught. If this one would not be, it might get caught and push your knife out. So first safety is it's secured. Your clip is secured here and it would not catch and couldn't fall out. But for all eventualities, you would even have this little piece, which is detachable, like I showed you. It has a Velcro inside. You would just put it in here. And now it's definitely sure. I hope that you're not losing your knife, and I hope that it wasn't your most precious knife, but I could almost guarantee for the safety of your knife in this pocket. If it happens, please let me know, and I would really feel sorry for you then. Let's move more towards the front again. You have the side pocket, which most of you know already. You could also insert a magazine. I show it with a telephone. Flap is again detachable. Oh, don't detach it. So here, telephone is secured, but you also can take it out, of course. Now, recommendation regarding these retention flaps. There is a plastic reinforcement inside. This is very important in order to keep it really tight and snug inside, inside the pocket. That plastic retention should be taken out while you wash your pants. The reason is plastic has softeners incorporated, and multiple washing cycles might lead to the plastic might get brittle and might crack then. So take it out for washing. But in case if you're losing them, just contact us. We will check if we have some spare ones for you. Good. Get my phone out again. Get my knife out again. Right. But there is more inside that pocket. And it's more than just two compartments with elastic strap. And that is here, finally. What a lot of guys of you were asking for. This heightens your knee section by approximately 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters is 2 inches. Our pants come in 2 inches length steps. So this will actually allow you to exactly fine-tune the height of your knee section until that point where you anyhow would need a next size. So that button, you attach them, you regulate them, you move them upwards. You see it here already, like they're moving it upwards. And this is safe forever. So in this position, that's the highest position. And this is the lowest position. And in between, 1 centimeter steps. And we're absolutely convinced that this will bring the knee section in exactly the right position in which you want them. The knee section, like you know it from the first generation, from the second generation, you have mesh lining towards the body side, which provides ventilation. You can insert your solid pad just here if you want to wear just the solid pad. Otherwise, like I have usually the combo with my solid inside my cushion pad. Up to you which combination you would prefer. Moving downwards. Lower leg pocket with access from the top. The reason why there is a top access is that a lot of law enforcement officers like to wear their plastic cuffs in here and have direct access to them. Tighten down here in order to fix them. Inside, you have a lot of space for whatever you like to wear around your lower leg section. There's a vertical access, a zipper which narrows that lower leg section of the pants down, just in order to tighten them up. If you don't need it, you keep them open to get more airflow through the pants. Let's flip them to the outwards. You have a boot hook here. And you have a width adjustment with an elastic cord. There is, of course, again, like in many details, controversial opinions. One say, you know, draw cord is better. My personal preference is that slotted elastic, because usually I adjust my pants once and then I keep them like that, and I fold this backwards, and there is no risk that anything is hanging out at the lower edge and catches whatever you don't want to be dragged by yourself when you're walking. Good. Inside of the waist, like you know it, there is the half of a zipper for your Windstopper liner, like in all our pants, compatible with the Windstopper liner that you might have already. By the way, the Windstopper liner is depending on the size, the width of your pants. So if you wear a 33, 34 pant, then you have also a 33 Windstopper liner. I flip them over. You see here this pad that we have incorporated, part of the waist flex system. You see the double belt loops here, which are to be opened with press buttons for duty belts with a lot of equipment on it. You see the Schoeller dynamic stretch that we have here in this area, and here that is new. In the previous generation, the Schoeller stretch was from here to here, and now it's still prolonged, which adds, of course, to the comfort, to the movability that the pants provide. So these are the new 𝗙cie 𝗨𝗙 Generation 3 combat pants. Obviously, you will ask the question, well, does that mean now that I will not be able to get 𝗙cie Gen 2 pants anymore? It doesn't. 𝗙cie Gen 3 is an extension of our product line. So Gen 2, Gen 3, they are all going to be available for you. And I hope you're going to enjoy them as much as I did while I was testing them. And I hope you liked the review, of course. And see you next time at another UFPro Product Spotlight.